I'm going to jump into a different blog that I have. This is the one that offers that free speed reading course, and I have been using these exact plugins on this blog as well. So you'll be able to see exactly what they look like all sort of set up. So right now we're going to doitordon't.com. Again, doitordon't.com. So what we're going to do, this is the current page. Now you can see something very similar. I actually put up another widget which is for the RSS feed. So there's another widget for FeedBurner that you can do. You've got Twitter, Facebook, little connect section. You'll notice I've got comments, and then down toward the bottom is where I've got my ads. So my main thing here is, again, I want to build relationships with individuals. The bigger the blog gets, the more those ads sort of go down in importance. But they are there, again, to help support the site. So let's show you some of the plugins that are at work right now. This is the home page. Right now, this is Dig. I've actually set these buttons up so that people that like them can dig them, can make them, can sort of shout out and say, hey, this is pretty cool. So if you wanted to tweet, you could just click on tweet and it would automatically tweet this post out to your followers. Clearly, if you click on like, you can go ahead and like this and then it will send it out to your followers, or excuse me, to your Facebook friends. Submit to Dig, Reddit, Buzz, Save. So that's StumbleUpon, which is another great little media outlook. So lots of different things that you can sort of help use to spread the word. Do a lot of people use these ones on the bottom? I don't know. I haven't really gotten a ton of feedback yet for them. I think they're a little techy, but I do know people use these. And I've obviously already had some people use these. This came out yesterday. It's already had 3 tweets, which is great because none of them are mine. Okay. I've got little recent comments set up here too. That was another little widget that I put on. And now let's take a look at some comments. So, the law of attraction at work. This is one of my most recent posts. And what happens is I've got the post, and then we're going to scroll down here a little bit. There is a couple of things I'm going to show you. One is related posts. So this was, again, another plugin. All I did was plug this in, turn it on, and then it started doing this. These are related posts. So it's saying, hey, if you like this post, maybe you should check these out too, which I think is great because, again, this makes it a little sticky so that when somebody's reading this post, maybe they'll click on this, maybe they'll bounce around a little bit. There is more chance of them clicking on an ad. There is more chance of them spending some time and finding something they really, really like. There's more chance of them really building a relationship with this particular blog and with me in particular. Because this one is all about personal development, there's a way for me to build a relationship on that angle. And maybe they go out and recommend a blog to other people. Maybe they say, maybe they have a blog and they link back to mine. So there's all sorts of possibilities. This right here is Facebook comments. So this is where somebody can come in from Facebook. You can post a comment. As soon as they post a comment, unless they uncheck this box, but if they post a comment and then click post, that's going to show up on their wall. So now what happens is you'll click, hey, I really thought this was great. I really appreciate this, or whatever your comment happens to be. You're going to click on post, and then all of a sudden you've got all of your friends, or in this case, all of their friends, if they're leaving a comment, all of their friends will then know that they just left a comment. They can click on that, and that can obviously generate traffic. So I thought that was a really good idea. And then there's the track back. Now this is somebody who's already set up something for me, which I think is great. So somebody's already tracked back to this. And then this is the traditional comment section. This is where comment love was, where I was talking about comment love. So when somebody leaves a comment that happens to also be a part of comment love, again, that's a free service, you'll see it'll say John Doe just posted an article, you know, the ABCs of 1, 2, 3, or whatever their article was about. And so if somebody's reading through the comments, they could then click on their article, and that takes them to their webpage, to their blog. So it's, again, another way to help everybody share traffic. It's a great idea. All right, so that kind of covers some of those. Let's take a look at sitemap. This is, again, the sitemap generator. This is the plugin that I used for the sitemap. And what a sitemap looks like, just so you can see it, it looks like this. So there's the different posts that I have under education, under featured, under goal setting, under law of attraction. This is sort of, again, this is the roadmap that tells Google and the different crawlers out there for the search engines, this is what you need to know. This is how I want you to see it. and it's a lot easier for those web bots to learn a little bit about my blog and I report back what it is exactly about, which in this case is powerful personal development. I, of course, also have the Accelerated Mind course. Now, this starts out with speed reading and then moves into advanced note taking and all sorts of fun stuff. There's a quick little video on here you can watch if you ever want to reach out to this. You can just click on that link. And this is where I started building, again, the relationship with my list and building up a little list because I just give this free course out. So that's been helpful as well. The more that I learn, the more advanced that I become, the more advanced you will become, because I promise I will pass it on, whatever I learn, to help you out as well. So post number 6, there are the basics of widgets and plugins and building traffic for your blog. Any suggestions and comments are greatly appreciated. Obviously, the more comments that are out there, that's another great way to build traffic because it is social proof. Obviously, people are reading the blog. I know that because they'll comment other places. But if you're not commenting on the blog, it doesn't show. So please definitely leave me those comments. I appreciate them. I do read every single one of them and respond back to, I believe, all of them from the various blogs. So any help you can offer would be appreciated, and we'll build this thing together. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next post.